Today, we're diving into Manjula Padmanabhan's award-winning play, Harvest. And wow, is it a chillingly plausible look at a future where the global economy has found its most personal and, yeah, its most terrifying commodity. So let's just start with the question that's right at the heart of this whole story. How much is your body worth? I mean, for most of us, that's a pretty philosophical question, right? But what if it wasn't? Because in the world of Harvest, that question is brutally practical. For the unemployed, the impoverished, selling your body isn't some abstract choice. It's pretty much the only job left. Let's see how this all plays out for one family. Okay, so first up, let's meet the family right at the center of this impossible decision. They're living in a world where that line between survival and, well, selling yourself has gotten incredibly blurry. So this is Om Prakash. He's a man who has been pushed to the absolute brink. His clerical job is gone. He's desperate to support his family in their tiny one-room apartment. And then an offer appears from a company called Interplanta Services. It's an offer that seems way too good and honestly way too terrifying to be true. The job they're offering isn't about what you can do, it's about what you are. See, Interplanta's contract is for you to become a professional organ donor. You literally sign away the rights to your body, and in exchange for your future organs, some wealthy Westerner pays you a fortune. You become, in essence, a living, breathing insurance policy. So, how does a family even react to an offer like this? Well, this so-called opportunity very quickly exposes all the cracks and the true values within Om's own family. For Om, the choice is, well, it's a grim but logical escape. You can just hear it in his words, right? He's not just seeking wealth, he is fleeing a life of deep, deep indignity. That money isn't a luxury. It's a ticket to reclaiming some sense of being human. But his wife, Jaya, she sees it completely differently. I mean, from the moment she hears about it, she is horrified. For her, this isn't an escape at all. It's just a different kind of prison. She knows instinctively that some things should never, ever be for sale. Then you have Om's mother, Ma, and her reaction is just completely different. It's this pure, almost childlike excitement. She just can't grasp the moral cost. All she sees is this unbelievable material gain. The idea of getting paid just for existing. To her, it's like winning the ultimate lottery. And this is the trade-off, right at the heart of the play. A true Faustian bargain. They get all these modern conveniences they could only dream of, but the price? Well, the price is everything that makes them human. Their freedom, their privacy, and ultimately their own bodies. But this new life of so-called comfort, it definitely doesn't come for free. It comes with some absolutely terrifying strings attached. So Interplanta installs this contact module in their home. Think of it like the ultimate, most invasive smart device you can imagine. It allows Om's anonymous American buyer, a woman named Ginny, to be this constant presence. She sees everything, she hears everything, she controls everything, all to protect her investment. And here, in Ginny's own words, you get the chilling logic behind all that surveillance. Om's happiness is no longer a personal feeling. It's a key performance indicator. He's not a person anymore. He's a product whose quality has to be maintained for the consumer. It's creepy. So the family lives in this state of gilded dread, just waiting for the day of the harvest. When the Interplanta agents finally show up, everyone assumes it's for Om. But it's not. They take his brother G2 instead. The fine print, it turns out, covered the entire family. This shocking turn, this is what reveals what the play is truly about. You realize it's way more than just science fiction. It's a really powerful critique of the world we actually live in. At its core, Harvest is an exploration of a modern form of colonialism, what we call neocolonialism. The play just imagines a future where the exploitation isn't over land or resources, but over the actual bodies of the poor, turning them into just another raw material for the rich to consume. And through its really sharp satire, the play takes aim at some huge targets. The endless appetite of Western consumerism, the cold, hard logic of corporations that view people as assets, and the way materialism can just hollow out a person's very identity. But, amidst all of this darkness, there is a really powerful act of defiance. And for that, we have to turn back to Jaya. Throughout the whole play, Jaya refuses to just accept this new reality. She is constantly fighting back. And when another American buyer, a guy named Virgil, targets her and tries to purchase her body, he pushes her to her breaking point, and that forces her to make a final, desperate stand. Her defiance is it's so powerful. She tells Virgil, this man who thinks he can buy literally anything, that to claim her body, he has to show up in person. He has to risk his own skin, which is, of course, the one thing a wealthy consumer is never, ever willing to do. And this leads to this really powerful idea of winning by losing. Jaya realizes the only thing she truly controls is her own body. So by threatening to harm herself, she threatens the very product that Virgil wants to buy. It's the only way she can. But she reclaims her agency, turning his own desire against him. And that leaves us with a final, really unsettling thought. The play makes it so clear that this harvest, it's not about crops, it's about human beings. It forces us to ask, in our increasingly transactional world, who is being turned into a commodity, and who is really paying the ultimate price for all our modern comforts?